YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We have a ton of stuff to go over today. It's Friday, new promo, new update to Foot Champs as well, and a bunch of investments that we are going to be making. But before we get into all that stuff, we have to talk about content today on Friday. And again, guys, if you want cheap, fast, reliable coins on FC26, make sure you check out u7buy.com and use code TEDDY at checkout. You will get 8% off your order. u7buy.com, code TEDDY at checkout. Link is in the description down below. All right, let's start off with this content. What do we got? Big boy Erling Haaland. He's going to cost you over 600,000 coins to complete. Expensive. A lot of these player of the month SBCs, a lot of the SBCs in general that have been coming out are expensive. A lot of mixed opinions about it because it's really hard to really afford these SBCs because you get like nothing from rewards. So a lot of mixed opinions on them, people thinking it's really overpriced. I do agree with that these are probably too expensive, but it's also nice to not see a million people running around with Mbappe player of the month, a million people running around with Haaland player of the month. And you got to understand as well, like it has to cost more. It basically always has to cost more than what their other card is on the market. So it costs more than this Erling Haaland team of the week right here. So frustrating, but like understandable. Definitely understandable there. Continuing on though, where are we at? Where is it? It might have been one of the, no, it's right here. Okay, Arda Güler. This dude is cheap. Finally, a really good value SBC on the game. He's going to cost you just over 60,000 coins. 83, 84, 85 rated squad. Solid card. Decent play styles. Very decent play styles. The only issue I'd say is like the rolls. A little sketchy on the rolls. But guys, what happens when an SBC is really cheap and it's good value? Stuff goes up in price. Links to Arda Güler, Real Madrid links are up in price. I believe the Turkish managers did really good as well. But also, you have the other side of the market where all center mids on the game have crashed. You've even seen some right mids go down in price. If I pull up someone like Musiala real quick, RIP Musiala. Oh my goodness. Check this out. Ready? It's way better to do it on here, actually. FootGG's graphs just look a lot better. Now, bang, Musiala. Look at this dude today. So content drop is right here. He was 100K before content drop today. Content drops, Arda Güler comes out, boom, down at 76K. Foot Champs opens up though, so he's kind of chilling. People were playing Foot Champs, but guess what? People are finishing Foot Champs now. Boom, he's down at 65,000 coins now. And remember guys, that's the usual trend on Friday. Foot Champs opens up an hour after content drop. So you have people getting their teams playing Foot Champs. But guess what? As Friday goes on, more and more people finish their Foot Champs, they sell their teams, and they open their Foot Champs rewards. So as Friday goes on, you can see it right here, just down and down and down and down. That's why I say if you guys buy your team on Friday, you need to be playing your Foot Champs as quick as possible and then selling your team as quick as possible because the market just crashes. But especially on these center attacking mids, because of that Arda Güler SBC, so many of them are down in price. Cole Palmer right here. Let's pull up Cole Palmer real quick. This dude crashed. Check this out. He was 27K down. Maybe a little flat right here with the Foot Champs going on, but then boom, down even more. He's now 13.75. So center attacking mids are dead. I will say this. We saw it with the center backs. Remember the center back cards? They got really low because we got that Henko center back SBC from Atletico Madrid, but then they rebounded very well. We can't really, it's kind of hard to look at. The graphs are so different. It's funny. I can jump between FootBin and FootGG when looking at graphs, but we can see right here, the center backs crashed. You can see Konate ended up being below 20K, rebounded all the way up to about 26K. So again, let's keep an eye on some of those center attacking mids around squad battle rewards. They might get a little too low and we could have a little investment opportunity there. So that's a little market update with the center attacking mids because of this Arda Güler SBC. Continuing on through content, we did get a challenge SBC. We called this out real quick. Red Bull challenge, Red Bull Salzburg and Red Bull Leipzig, RB Leipzig, those cards went up in price because of this SBC. They were required. Small rare gold player pack as well, tradable, so brought a bit of supply to the market there. And we also got a team of the week upgrade SBC that just refreshed, and I believe that is everything for the SBCs. Let me just double check that. Yes, that is all for the SBCs. Now, continuing on, guys, we did get quite a bit of XP today, by the way. For those of you that are maybe looking to fly through the season pass, we're going to look right here. I didn't notice this one at first, but Paredes, you don't see the XP here, but if you complete the entire Paredes objective, you actually get 3,000 SP. And then there's also the Red Bull one. It came with that SBC, Red Bull aerial challenge, and you can get 2,000 SP here. I don't know if it finishes with everything. So that's 5,000 SP that you can actually go out and get, right? Yeah, 5,000 SP that you can go out and get. So a lot of SP came out today if you're trying to progress in the season pass. Now, let's go take a peek at the evolution. This actually brought some center backs down a little bit. There are some good evolutions for this. There's definitely some really solid options. Backline glow. There is a center back for Wolves, actually, that looks really solid. The Kalulu doesn't look horrible. I have a card down here that actually looked pretty decent. Where's he at? Did I lose him? I might have lost him. Oh, Solette right here. This Solette card put him in this Evo, 83 pace, 84 defending, 86 physicality. It's not bad. It's not a bad Evo. But if we head over to Footbin, I'm assuming it's the #1 trending card. Where are we at? Agbadu right here. You put this Wolves defender into this Evo, he gets 85 pace, 84 defending, 86 physicality. His card was 900 no. His card, I was thinking about the Solette card that I was looking at. He also went up a little bit, but you can see this card was also basically 900 coins. Went all the way up. He was really expensive, and he's still really expensive, 5,300 coins, because you put him in this Evo, you can see he looks really solid. Does he get Jockey as well? Let me go back. Yeah, Jockey. I don't think he had it on the previous one. Footbin. Why does it always verify if I'm human? No, he did have it, actually. Super annoying there, but really cool evolution there, and it only costs 10,000 coins. If you do have that Wolves player in your club, maybe someone to think about evoing. So that was a bunch of the content we got. Let's also just take a quick peek at the promo team. We do have some cards that are extinct here. Real quick, we have Oscar Bob. Where'd he go? Bang, Oscar Bob. His max price is 130K. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I thought at first, I was like, okay, you know what? Probably a decent investment. If you're not on the game when this card gets his price range updated, I think he might crash fairly fast. I feel like he's a little too easy to snipe, one, but two, I'm not that crazy about the 130K price range. I'm really not. I'm not sure he's going to go up that much more. Not crazy about it. So we were spot on with Ekatike as well. He was 550 extinct. He's no longer extinct. I did not like that card as an investment, so I hope none of you guys that were watching the stream actually went out and bought that card. Here's the promo team, though. Overnight flips, sometimes you can buy within like the next couple hours when I'm filming this video right now, and then they rise Saturday. But guys, I always say this, Saturday content drop, brand new promo cards, like 99% of the time crash. So do not hold any of these cards into Saturday content drop. Sell them at least 3+ hours before content drop. At least, I'd say more like 5-ish. So that's the promo team right there. Investment wise, I think it's going to be exciting. Out of packs, some of these cards, we might have some really decent investments. Koiji, by the way, come on, you Gunners. I love to see it. But there is that with the promo team. Look in your Discord public trading chat. CMF UK, just how do you know I'm filming a YouTube video right now? Let's check this out. He said, look in your public Discord trading chat. You piece of... Wait, what? Oh my God, went onto old gen. You can sell for max price. Wait, what the heck? Check this out. He sold them for 380. Wait, what? How do you... I'm so confused. How the heck did he do that? Did his price range just get updated? Oh, breaking news! Breaking news! What just happened? He sold them for 380. Oh my God, he caught it. Oh my God, he caught it. This is what he literally just got updated as we were talking about it. Oh my God, his price just got updated. Okay, so you need to be on the game when the price range gets updated. He sold his for 380. Watch this card. You know what? Let's watch this card at the end of the video. Let's see how much he's actually going for. And this video is going to be a long one, like we already mentioned. Jeez. Wow, that guy just made basically 200K. He made 200,000 coins on an Oscar Bob. Let's see how fast these cards come down, though. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe he doesn't. I could be completely wrong. We're going to have to wait and see. So the thing is, so many people had their bots probably on Oscar Bob. So once the price range gets updated, oh my gosh, I see. EA messed up and put Oscar Bob's max price range to 380 on old gen. That's wild. Oh my gosh. EA just messed up. EA mistake live on the YouTube video. That's what the guys, I don't know if you can see the chat in the bottom. It kind of pops up. Oh my goodness. On old gen, it was a glitch. Everyone's saying it on Discord. Oh my. Dude, that's crazy. So I'm probably right in saying that this Oscar Bob would come crashing down. It's just you're not seeing as much supply because of the fact that it's kind of a glitch and not all of them are actually getting listed at the moment. Wow. War a glitch from EA, man. What a game. What a game. But like, look, you saw those selling at 300, 380. If you weren't on the game right now as this price range got updated, you're cooked. Because look at how quick he's coming down. 220, 230, 200, 201, 178. He's coming down fast. That's why I say you need to be on when the price range gets updated. If you're not, you're cooked. Okay, sorry. That's going to take out a big chunk of the YouTube video. I'm just shocked right here. This guy just said I accidentally sniped one for 380. Then was trying to work out how that happened. Went on to old gen and you could list him for 380. That's crazy. Well, we're a game. Okay, where were we in the video? That just like completely threw me off. We were just talking about the promo team. And these prices. Okay, yeah. Let's just go through the rest of the content because we did get some other stuff right here. We're going to head over to Twitter for this. Guys, an update on the game. The update for defending came through. And once again, we actually saw the defenders spike up in price. So pretty crazy there. If we pull up Paco right here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on his graph, but you'll probably see before content drop yesterday, another big little spike up at 118 again. So a little bit of a jump there on those defenders with the Bruiser playstyle because of this update. You can definitely notice Bruiser. 100% you can notice Bruiser. It's like finally, advanced defending is finally working again. So that's what's up. The females, though, the dribbling, it's still crazy overpowered. Now, this is crazy right here. Listen up. Ahead of this weekend, we've identified and addressed an issue affecting the form aspect of matchmaking in FUT Champs. Generally speaking, you can expect to matchmake with players who are in similar form to you. So you should be playing players around the same amount of wins. I believe it's more so based on form. Like if you've won 5 games in a row, you're playing other people that have won 5 games in a row. I believe it's based off of 5 wins, if I remember correctly. So last FUT Champs, it was completely random. Like you just play anybody. So for people that are really good at the game, that benefited them quite a bit. So that guy that went 15-0 with a bronze team benefited him quite a bit. He wasn't playing people that were on a crazy winning streak, so he had much easier matchmaking. So this helps out people that aren't that good at the game, because if you're in horrible form, you lost 5 games in a row, you're going to be playing people who probably lost 5 games in a row. The area where this is really going to affect you is if you're really good at the game and you're 11-0, you're going to be playing people who are really good. So we saw this exposed quite a few people. If you watch any pros, a lot of pros and a lot of people that usually get really good ranks, not getting really good ranks. We saw a lot of big players losing 15 and O's, a lot. So new change to foot champs. We do have pro qualifiers tomorrow on Saturday. Technically today on Saturday because it's a late video, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how that goes. It seems like a lot of struggling. It's really interesting. If you see like a lot of pros struggling and maybe not getting 15 and 0, it like opens the question of like, is there really that much of a skill gap if we're seeing the best players on the game not getting 15 and 0? Like they probably should be going 15 and 0. So that's a little strange there. But yeah, qualifiers tomorrow. Maybe we see some price movements with qualifiers tomorrow. I do want to mention this is what a lot of pro teams are going to be looking like. Tio Hernandez at left back, Marcos Llorente team of the week at right back. I've seen Reindeer, De Jong in the midfield. I've seen, yeah, Claudia Pina as well. So going to be really interesting tomorrow. Maybe some of these cards go up in price if a lot of them are streaming. I don't know if the hype is as much when it's like the actual FC Pro tournament and EA streams it, but maybe we see some movement on these cards. Nico Williams, another one that we've seen a decent amount go up in price. I actually bought a couple of these cards for my team, just like, hey, maybe they'll go up in the hype a little bit, but also I kind of want to test them out if everyone's using them. So yeah, let's see. I got, I'm going to be honest, I should have listed my cards up, but I didn't do that. I would have got some sales. I'll probably be able to get some lazy listings overnight. I've been watching quite a few of these cards though. Pina, I want to try to get this card like below 1-1 if that's possible. I've really been looking at Llorente. These cards are really rare. That's the thing. There's crazy fluctuations. I was looking at these cards. There's 4 Llorentes on the market right now. They jump from like 400k to 480. Reindeer jumps from 900k to 980. Just big fluctuations on these cards. So if you're on a high budget, just watching them constantly, you can get some flips. Like I've been watching this dude sell for almost 1 million coins constantly. Right now down at 950. If I can, this 900k, get a decent deal on bid right there, I could probably make some solid coins. So I'm going to keep an eye on those. So that's another area. Now let's just kind of talk about the market. The market's down a lot. This video is so long. The market is down a lot, guys. It's kind of what happens. We talk about it Friday, market drops, you have the pack supply, and especially as foot champs goes on, the market goes down more and more and more. You saw it earlier, we showed it. You can see someone right here like Reindeer, you can see he kind of spiked up today as people were playing foot champs, but guess what? People finish foot champs, they go and sell their card, down and down and down. So he is down pretty heavy at the moment at 120k. So market's down a lot, and guess what? It could probably drop even more. And a little extra reason for this market to be dropping, some of you guys are new here, you're gonna maybe think I'm crazy. Battlefield 6, guys, Battlefield 6 came out today on Friday. Everyone is playing that game. It's really popular, like extremely popular. It's probably going to be bigger than Call of Duty this year, but we've seen it before on this game. When a big game comes out, when a big update comes out for something, cards go down a lot. We've seen it with Fortnite. A new Fortnite update, cards on the game go down a ton. Maybe a new Warzone update, a new Call of Duty. The market goes down quite a bit. And the reason for that is just kind of like simple supply and demand. You have a huge chunk of people maybe not playing FIFA this weekend. Instead of playing FIFA, they're going to go play Battlefield 6. So there's not as much demand on the market for these cards for people's teams, and you see cards go down in price. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest. So Battlefield 6 might be affecting this market a little bit more than we realize. And again, just to kind of remind you guys how the market goes, Saturday content drop, everything usually goes down even more. So be very careful. If you still have a team going into content drop tomorrow, you're probably going to lose a lot of coins. So just a heads up, warning, be careful. Now, that's that with the market. Let's talk about fodder. Well, real quick, again, if you want to buy any players for your team, make any investments, squad battle rewards, just a reminder. Squad battle rewards, usually a great time to buy players for your team, especially for your team. Squad battle rewards. Investments, you can maybe go Sunday night or squad battle rewards. It can go either route, but probably before squad battles is going to be the good time if you want to buy team of the week players. If you want to buy promo cards, it's probably going to be around then. Why is this showing me the old promo? That's the old promo. They haven't updated it yet. Damn. Okay. All right, Foot GG, a little slow there. That's kind of disappointing, but keep an eye on those cards if you're trying to buy any of them, probably Saturday night, Sunday morning, depending on where you live around squad battles. All right, let's continue. Fodder, 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 guys. What have we been talking about constantly? SBC fodder. Our YouTube video last year, this little run right here, this is the exact weekend that we are at. Investing all my coins this weekend. Invest all your coins into these cards. Icon SBC coming soon. Buy fodder, question mark. I made 4 million coins. This is exactly where we're at. Fodder, fodder, fodder. These were the fodder prices we bought at last year. And you can see the prices right here that they rose to. 85s went to 5.9, 86s went to 9.6, 87s over 15k, 88s over 18k. So fodder did really solid with the first icon SBC. Now let's kind of talk about this first icon SBC. We have Foot Police right here. He actually tweeted about it. Whoa, why are we so far down? Oh, we were looking at the hero. But let's look at this tweet from Foot Police. So he actually came out and said the icon leak was a complete hoax. Just as I said, there isn't any icon SBC created right now. People were kind of freaking out about this. The same people who claim there would be an icon this week are now trying to guess what's coming next week. So there's no information of an icon at the moment. That's not saying it's not coming. It's just he has no information. And just to kind of show you guys, when we first got this Max 86 base hero pack SBC, it was added to the pack code on Monday. So we might not hear anything about an icon until Monday. I really don't think we should get a new SBC is basically what I'm trying to say. EA rarely go more than 2 weeks in a row of the same SBC. So it's either, I would say, an icon like a Max 86, Max 87 rated icon SBC to replace this hero, or they go with a Max 87 rated base hero and they maybe upgrade it a little bit. So I would expect something new. Is it going to be another hero, but a better one? Or is it going to be an icon? I'm hoping it's an icon. We're going to have to wait and see. But fodder, let's talk about it. I think we should be buying fodder. It should be pretty straightforward. Really easy investment. I'm probably going to go heavily into fodder. The ratings I think I'm going to target are 85, 86s, 87s. I think I'm going to target that area. Now, Foot Champs rewards are being open right now. There's a lot of supply from Foot Champs rewards on fodder. 85s were up at like 4.2, 4.3. Now they're down at 3.8. So they're down a good chunk. 86s were like 7.4, around almost 7.5. Now they're 6.7. 87s were 11k, I think almost 12k. Now they're below 10k. So we're starting to see some prices that I'm starting to get interested in. Now there's one thing I want to mention with these cards, with this fodder. When is the low gonna be? The low is probably either right now, Friday night, you'll have until Saturday morning as well, or the low is probably Saturday night. That's going to be your kind of decision, your gamble to take. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of this SBC right here. We have a base hero match day pick. This one expires tomorrow on Saturday. Guess what? There's another one replacing it with another 3 heroes. Those heroes are more expensive, so it's probably going to cost closer to 100,000 coins. And with that, probably a little bit more expensive of an SBC. Maybe the fodder goes up. It's your decision to make. Do you think that's going to make the fodder go up? Do you think it's not going to affect the fodder? If you think that SBC isn't really going to affect fodder that much, you're probably going to wait till, I would say, Saturday night to buy fodder. But if you think it's going to affect the fodder, 85s, 86s, stuff like that, you think it's going to go up, you're going to buy tonight on Friday or Saturday morning before content drop, because that's probably when that SBC is coming out, tomorrow on Saturday at content drop. So that is my kind of take on the fodder. If you're gonna buy tonight, like I would love to see 3.5 on 85s. Obviously I'm kind of lowballing it, but these cards could come down more. You could get some deals on bids. 3.5 on 85s would probably be amazing. 86s, obviously we like below 7k. I wanted to see closer to 6k. I'd say if you can get like 6.5, I wouldn't mind that. 87s below 10k. If you can get closer to 9.5, that'd be great. 88s, if you're gonna go the 88 route, below 13k. And that's probably as high as I would say you'd want to go. 84s, I'd want those to drop. I'd say you go in at 1300 again. I wouldn't really be going in at this price. So that is the fodder update. Wow, we might have a half an hour YouTube video right now. Holy crap. But like I said, I'm probably gonna rip fodder. Like fodder, I'm probably gonna put a good amount of coins into 85s, 86s, 87s. But then also, I'm gonna be looking at these promo cards. Like I said, I like Kouassi a lot. I like Bruno G a lot. I like Jordi Alba a lot. These cards are gonna get supplied quite a bit tonight, tomorrow, because Foot Champs, you get that tradable team of the week pack. So I'm gonna keep an eye on Jordi Alba, keep an eye on Bruno G, keep an eye on Kouassi. I definitely want to watch these cards. If they get too cheap, I think it's just going to be an easy investment. And then these cards as well, I'll watch. Promo cards have been doing really good, but I mean, we've been nailing it. We've been nailing the investments on promo cards, and we've been nailing the investments on team of the week. So I just don't really want to miss out on it again. I want to have some coins for them because, again, we've been absolutely killing it. Like Cornerstone Team 2, Pickford, I was late to buy that card. We were looking at him. He was 18K, 19K. He's went up to 28K. Stiller did really good. Holy crap. This Stiller got panic sold quite a bit. I actually picked, I was trying to pick a few of them up. You can see right here, dropped down to 38, and wow. So some fluctuations. There were definitely some coins to be made. We did a few flips on stream. I got Jamie Carragher. That did decent. That Stiller did pretty decent. Just a heads up, guys. Like if you're ever doing flips on a Friday, look for out of pack cards that drop. And a good way to do that, Foot GG, you go to momentum trends. Boom. Check this out. Bang. Momentum trends. It shows a bunch of cards that are down in price. This Jamie Carragher, he was over 60K, dropped down to 49. I was picking him up for cheap, listing up for like 52. I got a sale at 55 as well with a shadow. Easy, easy. Just look for, obviously a hero's different, but it's just a rare card. But then the out of pack cards, like you see the out of pack cards, don't be afraid to buy them. Right here, you had Tillman drop down to 36 from, he was up at 48K. Now he's back up at 38K. Oyarzabal, another one right here. He was down at 60K. Now he's back up at 68. If you're ever going to try to do flips on Friday, it's better to go the out of pack route with cards that just aren't getting supplied. Holy crap. Okay. So that's pretty much that. Let's go into the upcoming content now. We're going to head over to the Discord. Oh, before we do that, let's go look at this Oscar Bob situation. Hold on. We said it. At the end of the video, we're going to look up Oscar Bob. How much is Oscar Bob going for now? And it's a glitch at the moment. Apparently, it's only old gen where you can sell him at this price. So just imagine when the rest of the game can actually go up and list this card. I'm going to guess I'm going down at 180. He's below his price. What did I say? You need to be on the game when a card, oh wait, no, his price was 130. His price was not 180, it was 130. Okay, he's right there. He's right there. He's gonna drop. Yep, he's gonna drop below it. You need to be on the game when a card's price gets updated. If you're not on the game, you're cooked. Very good chance you're cooked. So sucks for whoever bought Oscar Bob. I know there's probably a few of you guys, but yeah, we just watched this guy go from 380 to 140, below 140. That's what's up. What else do we got? Upcoming content. We're gonna head over to Discord for that. So bang, FIFA leaks section of the Discord, and boom, let's scroll all the way down. SBC/objectives coming out right here. We got Arda Güler, we already got him. We're waiting on Mateta, Semenyo, Bakayoko. These two are a player pick. Bethune, Aguerd, Gueye, Diouf, and Sule. Those are cards we should be getting. Some of them we already got. What else? I mean, that's pretty much everything. There were a lot of midfielder evos that were supposed to come out that got leaked fairly early. So expect some of those. I don't know if any of them were stat boosts though. They were all like roles and play styles. So we'll see how that goes. We talked about the PP method. Honestly, I was thinking about it. You could probably just every single day trade with 3 or 4 cards. Trade with a midfielder, Paul Pogba. Trade with the center back, like Lacroix. Trade with a left mid, like Rashford. And trade with the striker. I mean, Rashford kind of targets both of those. And just if you trade with those cards every day, buying their lows, selling a rebound or something like that, eventually one of them is going to fit in Evo, and you're just going to make a ridiculous amount of coins. So, random thought right there. But, this is one of our longest videos in a long time. A long time. But there was so much stuff to go over. But that's going to be it. Look at this. I got my Oyarzabal right there, which I actually paid a high amount for. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, comment section down below. My trading Discord, my Twitch live stream, description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.